Hey guys, it's Michelle Lundy from Making It as a Middle School Teacher, and I'm here to do a quick screencast with you on a website for my Tech Tip Tuesday. And the website that I want to share with you, I found after Picnic closed down a few months ago. It's called PicMonkey. And you may have seen it, you may have used it. If you haven't, I would urge you to try it if you like to do photo editing or if you want to work on little graphics or things to add to your website or your blog. This is a great little website to use. Again, it's PicMonkey.com. It's completely free. You don't have to sign up, no registration. You don't have to provide an email. You just go to the website and immediately get started. So you can create photos or collages, and they're actually there are some things that are only available to people who register and pay a fee, but I have found that there are plenty of free things available that even trying to do the collages, there are just numerous options for being able to create some pretty detailed pictures with lots of different features. So for today, I'm just going to show you about doing a photo. We'll maybe do the collage another time. So I'm going to click on Edit a Photo, and I've put a little picture onto my desktop of one of my dogs. This is Spencer. He's my little Chihuahua. And it's just a picture I took on my iPhone from across the room. So it's not the best picture, but it's just one that, you know, I'm using for this today. So when you get here, you'll have some edits over here that you can do. You have these basic edits with this little atom looking molecule type thing, and you'll see that you can resize, sharpen, do all those types of things. I typically go ahead and resize my pictures. I normally go with the smaller size being at about 800 pixels. Because if you're trying to upload to your blog or to Facebook or whatever you want to do, the smaller size is definitely going to be a lot faster, and it's going to save you some storage space as well. And then I'm going to click Apply. Then from there, you can do all kinds of things with sharpening the picture, changing colors, maybe if you want things to be more neutral or whatever you want, more saturated, you can have things be brighter or darker. The exposure, if you want to totally lighten the picture, like from the sunlight, you can do some rotations, you can crop. Let's say that maybe I only want to have just kind of Spencer's main part of his body here in the picture, so I can move that down a little bit, and that gets him mostly in the picture, and then I can hit Apply. Okay, now when you get to this, it looks like a test tube in a lab. That is some other effects, and when you click on those, you're going to see a preview of what those things do. And then under each one of them, there are 1, 2, sometimes 3 other little sliders or things to click on that will adjust that particular effect even more. So here is one called Cross Process. You can make it look more green, more blue, more red, whatever you like. Dusk, okay, sort of makes it look a little hazy. There are these things with a little crown here. When you click on them, you're going to get the PicMonkey down here at the bottom. Those are the things that you have to pay to be able to use those things. They're called royal effects, and so if you want to be able to use those things, you would need to sign up, but like I said, I've been fine with everything I wanted to do, just using what's free. Maybe I want to do a black and white picture, and this is the focal black and white, so I could leave part of him a color. Maybe I only want his face to be in color. If I want to soften, you can do the focal soften again, which would just do a little small area. This low-mo kind of gives it a blurred effect as well. This one's kind of cool, this little black and white. That's Holga. So you see you've got tons and tons of different ones over here. My my scroll is moving pretty quickly, but you'll see that you can do quite a few things. Soften just gives it a little bit of an effect, and then I can even move that down further to where it's just barely softened him up, or I can pull it on up where he's real dreamy looking. So I'm going to leave that. Then you could come here to do some touch-ups, to fix blemishes and things like that, teeth whitening. So a lot of options there. You can add text. Maybe I just want to put his name. So I could do Spencer. Choose some sort of font, and they do have some pretty interesting fonts to choose from. Click Add. Maybe I'll pull it down here, and you can adjust the size here or by grabbing the corner. Do whatever you need to do. You can change the color, make it be whatever you want to fit the effect you're going for. Then there are these overlays, kind of like putting stickers on your pictures. I use the symbols, for putting the copyright symbol on my pictures when I'm posting something to my blog or pinning something. So I would put maybe my copyright symbol down here. I typically go with white. And then I would go in here and add another text box and type out my blog name. And so then I've got a copyright on my photograph. Then you can add frames. They've got quite a few effects here again that are free, that you don't have to worry about paying for. And under there, again, you're going to have several different choices. Maybe I want blue to match my writing. And again, I'm not really making this be all that gorgeous. I'm just trying to show you some options. You can change the thickness. Make it be a very thick frame, very thin frame. You can make the corners rounded, whatever you want to do. Okay? You can even put multiple frames on there if you want to. Okay, so you can still see a little of what I did, and then now he's on this Polaroid effect as well. Okay, then after that, you're just going to click Save. Give it a name. I typically save them as a PNG just because sometimes there's a few more options there than with the JPEG, but that's totally up to you. Name it something. I'll just call him Spencer. Save your photo wherever you want it to go. I'm going to leave it back on my desktop again. Save, and it's there. I could pull that same picture back in later, either the original one to do some different effects with, or maybe this picture that I've done some work on, maybe I want to pull it up and add something else to it. You could do that as well. So tons and tons of options on PicMonkey. I love it. I use it quite a bit. So if you're looking for something to do some quick, easy, free editing, adding some text to your pictures or graphics and images for your blog, then I highly recommend PicMonkey. Thank you for coming by and checking out Tech Tip Tuesday, and I'll see you next week. Thanks. Bye.